Hello everyone, welcome to StageSwift. In this video we're just going to get orientated around the system, just see how it's all put together and get a very general view of it. So let's log in. Now when you first log in you get to your welcome screen or your home screen. This screen shows you a series of panels with links to various parts of the system. Now this screen might look different for you, it'll all depend on your security permissions and what access you've been given. So some of these options may or may not be here. If we just start from the left here, we've got the StageSwift contacts system, and this gives us links to the contacts database itself. We can set up categories so that we can categorize our contacts, and we can also set up something called contact information types. Each contact can obviously have a phone number or more than one phone number, maybe email addresses, social media handles, that sort of thing. You decide what sort of information you want to record for your contacts and you set them up here. We'll see that in another video when we go into contacts in more detail. Scheduling, this is where you schedule your tours or your events, and I've got a calendar selected at the moment, so it's actually showing me the calendar that I'm currently working with. You probably won't have this when you first log into the system. We'll get to more about that later. There's also a task list. This is where you can carry out various tasks that are related to the events on your calendar. And also you can manage your bookings as well from here. Moving along, we've got invoicing. It's probably fairly obvious. You can raise invoices in this system, and also you can set up various accounting codes that you want to attach to each of the lines in the invoice. If I just scroll down, we've got some setup stuff here, which we'll obviously be going into in later videos. You can set up the system by setting up projects. You can create new calendars and manage those calendars here. You can also set up the types of events that you put on the calendars. Now we'll go into that in more detail later, but types of events are things such as travel or accommodation or the event itself, that sort of thing. And also it's got a concept of products. Products are what you deliver at your events. That could be the name of a show or a particular exhibition or whatever it is that you deliver when you're managing your schedules. We've also got a settings area. You can configure the application. You can obviously configure yourself, change your name if you really want to. And there's also the company profile for your company that has the StageSwift account. And because I'm a super admin, obviously I can manage users here, and I can manage the users, and I can also place them and create user groups. If we just look at the top right-hand corner, this is quite important. So what I'll do is I'll just zoom in on that. And what you'll see here, the top bar with dark purple, this is the header bar, and it shows the name of the person who's currently logged in. And right next to it, it shows you a link to the main menu. If I just click on that, the main menu slides out, and we can see all the different options there for the system. These are all the same as on your home screen. Click away from the menu to close it. The next bar down in the lighter purple, it shows here the calendar that I've got selected. In StageSwift, you select a default calendar, and that's the one that you're working with, and that will condition what you see when you go into your calendar and your task list and your bookings. And to change that calendar, you click on the button to the right here. We'll look at that a bit more later. If we just take, we'll zoom out and take a look at the top left-hand corner, there's the StageSwift logo. If you click on that, that'll just bring you straight back to this welcome screen.